Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's live trade. No, it's not. It's Wednesday and it's not live trading. It's giving you Wednesday's video. Right, we're going to straight in here. I can't do a retake. If you weren't already aware, the FCA today announced stricter rules for contract for a difference products, which include things like spread betting as well. And as so many people do spread bet, I thought I'd just run through this. I'm not going to go through it too much, but effectively what they did is they did a sample of analysis across a range of CFD firms and found that 82% of clients lost money. And so they said, look, there's way too much leverage going on and that people don't need 200 to 1 leverage or anything like that. So they're reducing it for people who have got less than 12 months experience. Then they're going to get a maximum of 25 to 1. And for people even with more experience, can get 50 to 1. So what does that actually mean? What does it actually mean? Because a lot of people don't understand what the leverage actually means. Let's actually just move that off, bring up a pen. So if, for example, you had £10,000 in your trading account, if you were at 1-to-1 leverage, so that's 10,000 there. If you were 1-to-1 leverage, then 1-to-1, draw this on properly, that would be the equivalent of trading at £1 a point. So it's really small relative to the amount of capital in the account. So nice. And so if you wanted to only risk a maximum of 1% per trade, you could take a trade at £1 a pip, have a 100 pip stop, and you're still nicely within your risk parameters, at 10,000. But there's still, so for newer traders, they can still therefore trade £25 per pip. It was £100 in with the 100-to-1 leverage or more that they could get, but they can still trade at £25 a pip. Now, do you think that if you were trying to stay within 1% risk, let's say, or even 2% risk, that means you would only be able to have a 4 or an 8 pip stop loss? So as you can see, £25 a pip is too rich. Realistically, if you want to stay within your risk parameters of 1 or 2%, and for existing traders, they can still trade 50 to 1, which would be the equivalent on a £10,000 account of £50 per pip. So as you can see, it's no great hardship for the retail traders out there. If anything, they should have gone further and restricted it a bit more, but because I don't think it's really going to make much difference. It's still a huge amount of leverage that people have got access to, but I just thought it was important for me to just highlight this for you if you weren't already aware. I know a lot of you will be aware. Is there anything else to add? With anything, I would say what would be good as well, whilst we're on this subject, is wouldn't it be good if us trader educators were regulated as well, and that they said, right, okay, in order to be a trader educator, then we need to assess that you are indeed a trader and that you do actually trade, and that you can turn a profit on your accounts, because there's so many trader educators who don't even do anything like that. So I think that would be really good, but I've talked about that before anyway. So there you go. So there's the rule changes. It doesn't directly affect the majority of traders, because most traders are trading within these sort of leverage boundaries anyway. But I thought I'd just mention it there for you anyway. Right, back on Friday for live trading.